HiveSchool Cohort 2. This video that we are making is none less than a dream come true for the entire HiveSchool team. Because here we are unveiling the placement report for our Cohort 2 of our online program Launchpad Sales Strategy and Growth. Hi, my name is Nikhil and I'm the founder of HiveSchool. And I'm super proud while I'm shooting this video because our Cohort 2 has outshined. It has exceeded all the expectations that we had for this cohort. And without making you wait a lot, let me directly get into the placement numbers for our second cohort. In Cohort 2, the average package stood at 15.30 LPA and the median package stood at 15 LPA. And the highest package went up to 30 LPA. The average for the top 25% stood at 20.20 LPA. And the average for the top 50% stood at 17.5 LPA. And the average for the bottom 25% stood at 11 LPA. Next, let me also share across the cohort's data. In the second cohort, we had a total of 22 students, out of which 21 students qualified to the Hive Elite Club. Out of these 21 folks, we had 4 college final year students who sourced internships and live projects, and will be sitting for final placements in the month of June 2025. From the remaining 17 folks, we had 2 students who had opted out or didn't sit for placements, and 2 students are yet to be placed. This cohort, we had a total of 13 offers across 12 different companies. Now, if we compare the placement numbers with that of the first cohort, we don't really see a lot of deviation here. The average and the median CTC was slightly upwards from what we saw in the first cohort. Across these 2 cohorts, we had companies like Whatfix, AlmaBase, AxiTrust, Dhruva, Lambda Test, Ambil, RightSonic, Kaseya, and a lot more where our students had gotten offers from. Across both the cohorts, we had 64 recruiters that ran their placement process with us on campus. If we talk about the job roles, we had roles ranging from founding business development representatives to account managers to BDRs to sales specialists and partnership specialists that got hired from the second cohort. And interestingly, 80% of the cohort was hired for the US and global market. Next, if I talk about the CTC components, out of the overall CTC, 75% was seen as the fixed CTC and 25% was the variable CTC with uncapped incentives. In 3 cases, students have also gotten ESOPs with an average vesting period of 4 years. Now, if I talk about the job demographics, 45% of the students got offers from Delhi NCR, majorly from Gurgaon and Noida. 35% students got offers from Bangalore, 10% remote opportunities, and 10% from other tier 1 cities like Pune. Now, most of you might be wondering what worked us well for us in the Cohort 2 placements. I'll say there were majorly 2 highlights in this cohort's placement season, which was the Bangalore Sales Mixer and the Salespreneur Season 1 that happened here at our Gurgaon campus. In the Bangalore Mixer, we had 400 plus registrations and almost 100 plus founders, sales leaders and HRs showed up for the event. Now, this was an opportunity for all our cohort students to talk, brainstorm and network that they could leverage for their final placements. But the highlight of this cohort was the Salespreneur Season 1. This is where the entire cohort flew to Delhi. They stayed with us for 3 days, where for 24 hours straight, they were working on building their pitches. And the very next day, each student got on the stage to pitch to a room full of founders and sales leaders, where whatever they had learned, they got a chance to pitch it live to 40 plus industry leaders in a very Shark Tank-like setting, where all these industry leaders or sharks had 3 options to choose for each candidate. Number 1, I wish to interview. Number 2, I wish to connect. And number 3, I wish to pass. Now, this entire concept of Salespreneur turned out to be a huge success for us on a placement front. Now, as I conclude, I have an announcement to make. HiveSchool is going offline. Yes, you heard that right. We have launched our 9 months offline PGP in sales, tech, and entrepreneurship. A 9 months full-time program that is conducted here at our Gurugram campus. And for the founding cohort, we are handpicking the best 40 students. A unique learning pedagogy with 0 classes but only challenges, where you don't learn in semesters but progress in chapters. Offline cohort was always a dream, and we can't wait to live this dream real time starting August. I'll see you on the other side. Cheers.